All right, Monet.
What are you laughing at?
I love you so much.
Bob, you're looking at the wrong camera. You have to look at the other camera.
Monet, how are you?
I'm good. How are you, girl?
Good.
What have you been so crunchy?
What have you been up to?
I have been living my life on season 10 of RuPaul's Drag Race. I brought a surprise for you today.
What? Wait. What is that?
Food.
Oh. You are so stupid, Monet. Monet, you cannot do that the whole podcast.
I'm not gonna chew. I'm just gonna let it melt.
That is some bangy ass shit. Hood bitches love ice. Don't nobody know this about hood bitches. Hood bitches love crunching ice. Monet, am I lying or am I telling the truth?
You telling the truth, girl.
Hood bitches like, well, I just love ice. How was your first drag con? You had your very first ever drag con.
Oh my God, can I just tell you, it was a lot. It is really cool to be in the space with all the fans, and they're and the fact that they're willing to stand in line for hours.
Yes.
Or if you're someone like Eureka for minutes to see you, you know what I mean? It's really, really, really cool.
Wait, is this shade because Eureka has a small line, or Eureka can only stand for minutes? Because that could have been double shade.
So it's really cool to have that experience of DragCon and also to have all these queens who have been on the show in the same room. And I've never been to DragCon before. I never participated in one. I never went to one because in the New York one we left the day. We left day 2 of DragCon, so we literally we were not allowed to go to DragCon. They were like, you cannot go to DragCon when they had the first New York one. So I've never been. So I didn't know girls would run to each other's booths and take pictures and It was really
unless you're Asia O'Hara and Eureka O'Hara and you do not go to each other's booths to take pictures. That was we are not going to skim over that controversy that happened. There was Asia was some people just can't be bothered to take pictures with their sisters. Oh, my earphones came out. Hold on. God damn it.
Oh my God.
And then I was watching that, and I was like, girl, this does not sound likely. It doesn't sound, I don't imagine that's what happened. And then she redacted her statement.
She did redact her statement. And fans were obsessed with all the drama that we had around DragCon. 9 things popped off. It was the Asia thing, and then something else happened.
Well, Tyra was going to kill everyone.
Or yeah, Tyra was gonna release her debut single "Boom," and so that was
which we can all agree it really did bomb.
And there was some other season 10 drama that happened on DragCon. It's escaping me, but it was all this stuff. Fans, Aquaria posted it to Twitter. She was like, "Girl, fuck a reunion when you have DragCon, honey, because these girls are a mess."
Yeah, it was and then it was Acid Betty versus Bianca Del Rio.
Right.
Because Acid Betty was like, you shady queens, you say you're here for the fan, but you take a 2-hour break and you show up at noon. And then Acid Betty was like, bitch, you have not done a drag con in 3 years. You sit at a table for 2 hours signing a book no one wants to read, and you think you know. That's what Acid Betty said. I said, worker, you better get your life, honey.
Yeah, Acid Betty was going in. And TBH, she's not completely she's kind of right. A lot of you guys have done every DragCon that has ever happened. Y'all are there for 2-3 days, sitting down at your booth, meeting fans for hours and hours. And who cares if some people need to take more breaks? Other people work differently than others. Just because someone takes more breaks than you doesn't mean that they're working less or that you're working more than them. People just function differently. So I wasn't really feeling Bianca trying to shade other queens for taking breaks and stuff like that because people just work differently.
And plus there was that the one bitch showed up wearing that gown.
What?
You know the bitch. Her booth was near yours.
Bob, I know what you're doing. This is an old joke that
Monet, who was the bitch? You know the bitch.
What bitch?
Which bitch was near?
No, bitch. I'm not falling for your shenanigans.
Oh, you think you're a good bitch?
I will say I was right next to Violet's booth. Violet and I were like right next door to each other.
She did that so she looks skinny. Do we when it was I got to see you. Oh, hold on, let's take one quick pause. Monét, you cannot eat throughout the podcast. I'm telling you, it does not sound good. You can't. You just can't. You just can't do it. It will be horrible. So we got some sad news, Mo. It was the time finally came for you to sashay away. How did that feel for you?
You know, honestly, I will say I was at peace with it because like I've been doing really well on the show. Fans have felt for like 3 or 4 challenges that I've been robbed, that I should have won. They've been rallying behind me, and this past one, I think we all saw that me leaving wasn't really justified because I did a good job in the challenge. And it did feel kind of random and out of left field. So honestly, I felt like I did a good job with the challenge. Like I was at peace with it. I feel like when you leave the show and you have to sashay away and you know that you could have done better, that you did not give your all, and there was something else you could have done to maybe save yourself, then it's one thing. But when you do a challenge and you're like, oh, I did a really good job at this. So I'm really at peace with it, and I think that I turned it out, and I can just hope to go back to All-Stars for whatever season and hopefully be the first Black All-Star, because that's even more iconic than being some raggedy-ass bitch winning season 10.
Was that shade to whoever wins season 10?
No.
Well, I mean, you did a good job. I'm proud of you. You were amazing. And I will say, I do think that you should have won the old lady breast world challenge.
Thank you. People think that I should have won the share challenge too. I know you don't like the runway, but I liked it. I think it looked good on TV.
And who wrote breast world? That was just horrible.
I think I want to say it was Only Productions thing. They did it.
Now you are up to your elbows and shit. Speaking of Only Productions, we hope you do your music video, which everyone can go check out. Soak It Up on YouTube. Please go to YouTube.
So good. It already has so many views. It's crazy.
You are so ridiculous. So above everything else, you guys have to go check out Soak It Up on YouTube. And there's a surprise guest making an appearance.
I know. What can I say? Quick. How did you feel about your own sponge moment?
Okay, that sponge outfit is so ugly. You know I do not like the sponge dress. And Domino Couture made a fiercer version, but it's still a fucking sponge outfit. And then you put that.
You're fucking welcome to the dynasty, bitch.
And then Monet is so bougie nowadays. When back when I knew Monet James, she used to make her own poofs. Monet is now outsourcing her poofs. She didn't even make it.
I'm not outsourcing it. I just went to the beauty supply store and I got a little ponytail moment.
Monet used to buy Kankalon and twist it up and turn it.
I did, girl. I did. That's what I had on the show. But now we upgraded, bitch,
to a $4 ponytail piece. No, but above everything else, being there was fun. Monet, put that fucking popsicle stick down before you and I started fighting.
You really can't hear it. I promise you.
Monet,
I'm
I'm listening. I can hear it. Monet, you think I'm imagining it? Where do you think I'm hearing this popsicle noise from? To those of you who are not watching the video version, go to the Only Productions YouTube page and type in the Sibling Rivalry, the one where Monet won't stop eating the popsicle. And
okay, first of all, it's not a popsicle. It's an icicle. There's no popsicle stick. Icicles don't have a popsicle stick. A popsicle stick has the wooden thing. So that's number one.
Well, thank you,
number
Food
two,
Network.
You got the nerve, Mr. fucking Coolicles. That's fucking shit.
Coolicles are lit. Did you try one?
Girl, I went to Bob's house. I went to go visit Bob in fucking San Francisco, in Berkeley, and she tried to make me eat that fucking nasty ass shit.
You ate one.
I don't eat that.
No, Patty ate it. Someone ate it.
Patty ate it. No, Patty didn't do it. I think it was someone else.
Why would you guys not try? You wouldn't try the Coolicle?
Oh, Louise had one.
You wouldn't even try a Coolicle?
Also, Luis will literally eat anything.
Luis
so...
loves food. Luis loves food.
Oh, Bob, that is so shady.
That's not shady. Luis loves food. Luis will tell you of his own volition he fucking loves food. So good for her and her food loving ass. I want to talk about one of our topics this week, Monet.
What?
I want to talk. We mentioned it before on a previous podcast, and we're going to talk about it. I want to talk about sending nudes.
Oh, sending nudes. You and I had two very different schools of thought on this.
Well, I don't think you need to be sending nudes. You, specifically you.
No, you should send nudes.
No,
I think that people deserve to know exactly what they're getting
okay,
into
first of
before
all,
they come over.
a couple of things. One, people should send nudes. Okay, Monet, put down that fucking popsicle stick. I love that you think you're over there like just silently popsicling it up. Okay, finish it while we sitting here.
I'm done.
Oh.
This car got a brain for you.
I'm saying, Monet, unless you want your news to leak, you, as a person who has been on television, as a J-list celebrity, if you want your news leaked, if you don't want them out there, then you can't post them. You can't send them to anyone.
Yeah, but there are ways to take nudes that don't give up who you are.
Monet, you have a tattoo from the nape of your neck to the crack of your ass.
Oh, so you think that I'm like some fucking slender chicken and I'm giving you like these kind of poses? No, I'm not doing that,
Monet,
girl.
I saw your one,
I'm like 50.
I saw your one nude where you were standing in that window. With your back to the she's gang. She's gang. And so Monet is standing in a window with her back to
Also, it's not even a good nude because it's like too overly produced. It's like in like sepia, and it's like and people. First of all, that's a compliment to me because people think that it looks so good that it can't possibly be me. First of all, so that's what I'm trying to say.
I was like, we changed this picture to the 1940s. What the fuck is going on?
I'm like all the way back by this window, and I'm like giving you like Tyra Banks, like Tucci, and I'm like,
you showed me that picture probably 4 years ago, and that shit cracked me up so I could not stop. I was like, Monet, you do not send this. You go, I do send it to people too. But also, I will say this. Okay, I don't ask for nudes because I don't send nudes. I'm personally of the belief if you do not send nudes, you should not be allowed to ask for them.
oh, absolutely, I agree. But I require nudes, so that's why I have to send nudes too. But also, like, here's the thing, because you have like a checks and balances system. When you used to send nudes, you would be like, you have to have 2 out of the 3 or some weird thing you used to do. What was it?
What do you mean?
Like, it was like
a big dick, a flat ass, or a nice body, or a nice face. You have 2 of the 4.
Right.
For me to be attracted to you.
So that's news. You have to send news to see that. What you just listen to what they say? Oh yeah, I have a 9-inch dick and I have a fat ass and I'm really pretty and I have a hot body.
If I see a guy in the club and he has a cute face and a nice body, I'll take him home. And then I'll just deal with what's in his pants when we get back to the place. Also,
absolutely not.
You can see an ass. You don't need to see nudes to see an ass. Only thing that pants will cover up is if you have a lot of cellulite. That's all pants will cover up. But it will not cover up. It won't make your ass look bigger if you got a flat ass unless you're wearing a fake ass.
Wow. So now you're shaming guys with cellulite. Wow, Bob.
Yes.
Wow.
Sure. Why not? I don't care. But what I'm saying is like. I don't ask for nudes on Grindr because I look at it like if I'm hooking up at the club, I'm not gonna take you to the bathroom and make you whip out your dick. Is that what you do?
I mean, no, I guess that makes sense. But like, here's the thing about Grindr. Grindr is a place where you can possibly get the best of the best. So I would rather go through like 9 guys and get the guy with the biggest dick than randomly take home Steve, who has a fucking needle dick. No, I don't want, nobody wants to suck a needle. You know why? Because I had a really bad experience. One time I hooked up with a guy, I did not see his nudes. No lie, I'm not over-exaggerating. I'm adding flair and color. His dick was literally about the size of a pinky. So this is like when he's hard. So I'm literally like, well, it was so awkward, so weird. I'm burned and scarred by that. So no, I have to see a dick pic before you come over. And then the gag is when they take a picture and the camera is like this where you can't get perspective. It's just, all you see is a dick in the thing. I'm like, this dick could be 29 inches or 4 inches. I hate that.
Well, first of all, so now, to quote Monet, so now you're shaming guys with little dicks.
Yes,
now you're
if you have a little dick,
size-shamed.
you should be shamed. You should be. No, I'm kidding.
No, but okay, this is what I will say. First of all, let's just discuss how to take the perfect dick pic. I know the technique, okay? Okay, first of all,
No, your technique is not. This is such a weird technique.
I'm telling you, this technique is amazing. You can send them to me do this technique and then send them to me on the DMs and Instagram, and I will rate your dick pic on a scale of 1 to 10. All right. So you sit like with your knees bent, or at the edge of the chair, or sitting on the ground. You reach under your dick. You grab your balls. You pull them down. You flex your dick, and then right at that moment, you take a picture.
What the fuck is that?
I'm telling you. Why you just turn to Monique Hart? I'm telling you, Monet, that is exactly the way to do it.
First of all, it sounds painful. It sounds uncomfortable.
I didn't say you snatch your balls off. You just pull them a little bit.
You're gonna fucking warp your dick. No, that's not a thing. Get in a goddamn mirror, stand up flat-footed like you about to sing at church, and fucking take a picture in the mirror. Like what? That way you're getting perspective. Like what is the perspective to their body?
But the reason why is because
you can
dicks are. First of all, you can still see a hand. So based off someone's hand, you know how big the dick is. Leave a thumb or something in the picture.
No, that's not true. Because some people have very small hands, and some people have very big hands.
Okay, that's true. But when you pull it from the base, when you pull it down, because some dicks go curve down, some dicks curve up. But if you're just standing looking down, if it's curving in either direction, you're not going to get the full length.
But I'm just no. And the other.
Monet, you got some big ass thighs.
Okay, could you see them just now?
Monet, we have seen your thighs. You be up in the workroom in some booty shorts, some little get it girls.
I sure do. Which guys on Instagram and stuff, I get DMs all the time like, oh my god, your thighs are so thick. I want you to sit on me. I was like, come on, girl, I'll do it.
I want you to sit on me.
Also, the other gag is when guys take dick pics and they love to take either a can of shaving cream, a fucking Glade air freshener, and then they put it all the way down to the base. But they have it like under their balls, so it looks like the dick is past. It grows. I'm like, girl, that's not. You can't take a dick and push the ruler under your balls and be like, look, it's 12 inches. No, it's not.
I'm gonna tell you, when you fucking with someone who's got that dick game, anyone who puts a remote control in their dick pic, that motherfucker is gonna ruin you. Anyone bold enough to put a remote,
they're cheating it. Wait, hold on 1 second. Okay, wait. So we said someone with a remote control dick would ruin you?
Yeah, girl, that's a monster dick. I said, no, you ever see someone with a Pringles can for a dick, girl?
Yeah, but they cheated though. They push it into their skin. You can see the fucking thing make it. They're like, look, it goes like they try to cheat it to make it seem.
They carve a hole into their body, shove it in.
Very death becomes her. So I have 2 dicks here. Okay, now I don't use these recreationally. These are given to me and Sherry Vine at a thing we did. These are 2.
I use them professionally, not. All right, so who is who?
This is Liam Riley. Do you know Liam Riley? Shangela's drag daughter.
Hold it down so I can see.
Yes.
I'm on the other camera below. There we go.
See now, if you're taking a dick pic, right? This is what dudes do. They take it, and they're like, look, see, my dick is bigger than. It's like that's not real, girl. This is what it really is. They're like, look. I'm like, no, girl, that's false. That is fake fucking news.
I want Liam Riley to send me a dick pic. I want to compare. I want to know if this is the truth.
Oh my god, they stick together.
And who's the other one?
This is Levi Carter. You know Levi Carter? He's hot.
The one with he got that the
yes.
What do you call it? The heart rate monitor.
A tattoo.
A heart rate monitor tattoo.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's really cute.
Hold
on so I can see him. Work. Liam dick that fat.
Liam Riley's. I mean, it's allegedly. Oh my god, he has a big old urethra. This urethra is everything. Well, yes, urethra.
You know he's doing drag. I think his drag name is Urethra Franklin.
Urethra O'Hara.
You got a fat urethra? Call yourself Urethra O'Hara.
Urethra, we found it.
This is so stupid.
This is so stupid.
All right,
I mean, even though I'm on TV and even though like all that stuff, I still send nudes. I just find ways to mask myself so you don't know it's me.
Well, just so everybody listen, Monet has a tattoo of a bass clef on her left forearm.
Bob,
Monet Exchange has Arabic down from the nape of her neck to the crack of her ass, and it says, "What other people think about me is none of my business." And Monet has a bullet wound on her left thigh from when she got shot in middle school. So if you see any of these things, that is Monet Exchange. But the truth is, too, honestly, I have way too many tattoos to hide.
You do. You have way more tattoos than I do.
Only place, I mean, from the chest down, I don't have anything. No, I have a duck on my thigh.
You do.
I have too many tattoos. I can't do that. I can't live that
You're
life.
riddled with tattoos. Also,
I can be like, that wasn't me. That's someone else with a Whoopi Goldberg tattoo on the right arm.
I would also. I'm extra. I would go to Facetune and edit my tattoos out, so then that way they will really be fucked up. They'll never know.
Two-Face, bitch, I'm gonna send my photos to Is That JMA to do a full resurfacing, bitch.
I should start doing that. Sending them to James so he can like edit out my tattoos.
Girl, he wouldn't do the whole thing. I don't even want to recognize my own dick when I'm done.
Also, that's a new thing. Guys putting their dicks in Facetune and then making they like, you know how you can like use Facetune to like contour your body like very like a la Coco Montrese. Guys are doing it and they're like elongating their dicks on fucking Facetune.
Dicktune. That's our new app, Dicktune.
Oh my God, Dicktune! Mitch, copyright it. We gonna start our app.
Well, I'd say, you know what I think we should sell? If the Squatty Potty can be a big deal, we should sell toilet seats that are completely made of sequins called the glitter shitter. Tell me that is not. That's dollars.
That's kind of fierce. I think that's a thing already, though.
The glitter shitter?
Like toilets they have like glitter in the porcelain.
Let me tell you too, a big reason why I'm not here for the Squatty Potty, which is literally a footstool with a fucking half circle carved out of it. The Squatty Potty, when they put the dicks down, the Squatty Potty.
Oh, sorry.
The Squatty Potty is the Snuggie of this new generation. The Snuggie is literally just a backwards. It's a robe turned around. Oh, did you type? The glitter shitter. And you typed in glitter shitter?
Yeah, they have them already. Yeah,
but it's not called the glitter shitter.
I imagine that is what RuPaul uses to take a shit.
And then just wipes her ass with confetti. Who are you rooting for now that you're gone?
I of course my girl Miss Cracker. Cracker and I have worked together for a very long time in New York City. That's my girl, my sister, my confidant. And also the show did not really show how close we were on set. Like Cracker and I were constantly at each other's stations. Did I tell you that when I never told you this, when I was in the bottom for the second time in a row, when I did the Mayhem lip sync, after that was done, like I was like drained. I was like, I suck. I'm the worst drag queen in the world. Like, just call me Pixie Aventura. I'm horrible.
Oh my God, that is so rude.
And then so I was like over it. Like I didn't even want to go back and film the breakdown for the next week because I was like, ugh, I'm just over it. And then Cracker like took my hand. And we walked over back to the workroom together to film all that stuff. And then when cameras wrapped and it was just us, I'm just getting ready. I'm like putting my shit away at my station, like kind of like down. And then Cracker comes over with 2 huge sheets of paper and she wrote out 10 things I know about Monét Exchange. And it was like 10 things that she loved and adored about me and admired about me. And I was like, oh my God, I love Miss Cracker. She definitely does not get her her humanity from her mother Bob, because this is very sweet, very nice. It was really like the kindest thing I've ever. It was very sweet.
For those of you not watching the video, I just gave Money a very shady face. No, Cracker is really brilliant, and Cracker also has a gift for writing. She's a great writer, first of all.
Right.
And Cracker used to, every once in a while, Cracker would just mail me a postcard.
I remember.
Yeah, Cracker lived a solid 10-minute walk from where I live. But she would just randomly mail me these postcards. She would draw these pictures on them and write these really just brilliant funny, smart, clever things.
Yeah.
So I hope that the fans get to see how great of a writer Monsieur Cracker truly is.
What did you think about Rue telling I think the Breastwell episode, Rue telling Cracker that she isn't like emotionally accessible basically in the competition, and that's what's holding her back.
Well, I mean, if Rue isn't feeling like she has access to her feelings, then that's Rue's truth. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. And Rue doesn't get to see what the girls do in the work in the interior, or no, the what is it? The what objects?
The objects, furniture, whatever the fuck.
Yeah, the objects of IKEA lounge. Rue doesn't get to see that stuff. So for Rue, maybe she is cold and she isn't really sharing her emotions, but she's in the back being like, I don't even love myself. My mom's gonna be blind in 3 days. But Rue doesn't hear any of that. All Rue hears is her cracking jokes with Christina Aguilera, you know?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, as someone who's known Cracker for her entire drag career, do you feel like Cracker can be cold? And do you feel like Cracker isn't emotionally available?
No, Cracker goes to humor, and then she'll go to humor, and then she'll go to humor, and then after she's gone to humor 10 times and no one else is laughing, then she'll discuss her emotions.
That is so true.
Like, she'll make a joke, and then we're laughing, and the laugh just dwindles down to, like, Caitlyn weeping in a corner, and then when Caitlyn starts crying, Cracker's like, maybe we should discuss the issue at hand. Let's talk about the elephant in the room, Eureka. I'm so shocked that there was a moment where someone said, let's discuss the elephant in the room, and no one said Eureka. I cannot believe you guys were that mature.
Bob, it was a really... Okay, you've done this before. You know that it was a really intense time. It was like the emotions were high. So why, you know how it is, girl. You're not even thinking clearly. Somebody's about to go. Somebody's about to pack their bags and go home.
Speak for yourself, Bob.
Okay, so I'm rooting for Cracker and either Asia or Aquaria. Aquaria because New York City, and I love how throughout the season we've kind of seen Aquaria discover how aloof and how she can't really talk, and it's really endearing, and it gives her more personality, and it gives you like a little access into like this like fumbly stumbly 21-year-old kid, and I think it's really endearing. I think Asia had a really fun. I loved she had a roller coaster. She was high, then she was really low, then she was really high again. She got back low again. You know what I mean? Like she had like a journey which was much like mine on the show. So I really like that.
Except she won some challenges.
What?
just
Oh, I heard you. I was gonna say, well, let me hear you say that shady shit again. Her journey has been like really crazy, so I really feel that.
You remember the episode she was mad at y'all because she made y'all's outfits?
But that's the thing, she didn't make all of our outfits. Asia would be like, I would be like, hey, should I use a top stitch here? Top stitch. You know what I mean? Like it was like Asia wasn't so.
I made her gown.
Right. Well, she did help Monique. She like made like Monique's outfit. That I will say.
I still cannot believe Monique had the audacity to show up to Drag Race with a suitcase full of fabric. The nerve.
I know. And then say I had the money. It's like, well, bitch, you had the fabric. Why you sew it at home? I don't get it, girl. And then people will come from me, they're like, Monet, you said, how dare you tell several pussy up and she doesn't have the money. I'm like, yeah, but she had the fucking fabric, so work it out.
That's what I'm saying. You have the fabric, you have the machine, you got the same wig I got, you got the same dress I got, then shut up.
Then shut up.
Anika Nunny Rose, that hoe. We're going to have, speaking of which, we're going to have Monique on our podcast. Next week. We're saying it now, so it has to come true. So if we don't have it now, call us live. We have not lied to y'all yet.
Except Bob has.
Anyway, that's not even true. Just so you guys know, we do have an interview coming up with Aja. Aja has released her new EP, In My Feelings, which she did with Mitch Farino, our producer, and produced her EP. And there's a great video online right now. It is called...
Brujeria.
I always say it wrong. Brujeria.
Okay. Brujeria.
That's the name of the video. And Brujeria. And of course, check out her last video, Finisher. And let's give Aja a quick call.
Okay, let's do it. Look at you accessing your Ghanaian roots, girl. Have you seen? Wait, really quick. Have you seen that video of that white guy at the No. So Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, whatever, they got married. There's this video going around of this like white guy in this African tribe doing this like African dance that's like Prince Harry at the reception.
Is he killing it?
Oh, the white boy is so he's like, God. It's so good.
I haven't seen it.
All right, let's call Aja.
Wait, do you think when RuPaul she already got married, that would have been a nice royal wedding to go to, right?
Oh, that would be everything.
That could have been epic. All right, let's call Aja.
All right.
I'm calling Aja.
What did you do?
Hello.
Aja.
What's the tea?
Oh Lord, Miss Aja, look how cute you are.
And Monet is shady because Monet is the only shady motherfucker who don't turn on her camera. It's shady, isn't it, shady, Aja?
Ma, that's false advertisement. Y'all told me that I was with Monet. I want my money back. This meet and greet is fucked up.
I want my Monet back.
No exchange.
Aja, where you at right now?
I just hopped off the plane. I'm in LA. I'm ready for Dracon. And I'm not ready. I'm lying. I just woke up.
No one's ever ready for DragCon. You want to be ready, but DragCon ends up being where DragCon ends up being, honey.
It feels more like a convention where I get dragged across the entire room and then ridiculed and thrown on the floor. Like, that's what it is.
Well, apparently Bob is adamant because I've never been to DragCon. I've heard about DragCon. I've never been, and Bob was like, "Girl, you need to wear something comfortable." Blah 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 blah. And I get it, but like, it's my first one. I want to go all out, bitch.
No, you want to know some fucked up shit? I thought in New York DragCon, I was like, you know what? If I wear some like little like platform flats, I'll be so comfortable. Bitch, I don't know if gravity was against me, but my feet, the soles in my feet left.
Word.
That's by some demon because my feet were in pain. And then I wore a heel the next day, and bitch, my feet were fine.
Really?
Drag done fucked up my whole body.
But you also have big old feet like me too. I didn't know you had big feet until I was talking to Candy Muse at Pieces, and we just ended talking about. I think we just randomly started talking about shoes, and I was like, "Yeah, girl, it's hard to find shoes." She's like, "Yeah, you and Aja." I was like, "What do you mean, me and Aja?" She's like, "Aja got big feet." So I was like, "How big Aja feet?" She's like, 14. I was like, "What?"
Bitch.
Me too. I'm 14.
Girl, on All Stars 3, all them bitches had big feet. It was me, Milk, Trixie, and I think it was Chi-Chi. We all wore a size 14.
Word.
I'm a size 9.
Bitch, yeah,
Are you
right.
kidding me?
I buy my shoes just from anywhere. Just like I just walk into a store and just buy a pair of shoes. I never have problems.
Can I say being a big, like, we all have big feet, and when you see like these other girls like Miss Cracker and Aquaria with like ugly shoes, I'm like, bitch, if I had your shoe size, you could not tell me shit.
Oh,
Also, Monet, okay, I have big feet. Monet, you have monster feet. Monet's feet are huge. Monet's feet like baked potatoes. Big, like round.
Aja and I have the same size feet.
But yours are fat. You got like, it's like a baked potato with some olives stuck on the end for toes. Like just big, round, yabba shoes.
No, my feet are more like, it's like my feet are like a size 10, but my big toe is a size 14. That's the problem.
It's always that fucking...
I can't.
No one tells you this either, but drag changes the size of your feet. My feet have shrank since I started doing drag.
Mine have shrunk a little bit too, actually.
I don't know what fantasy world y'all living in because I feel like my feet got bigger. So at first I was a size 14 living in a size 10 world.
Word.
And now I feel like I'm a size 16 at heart somewhere, somehow. I feel like me and Eureka could share shoes now.
Oh, bitch. Okay, now Eureka is another motherfucking echelon, bitch. She got them fucking Eskimo feet.
But, man, those are not even shoes. That bitch wears canoes as shoes.
Yes, girl. Eureka, people don't realize Eureka is a humongous person.
Yeah, people
like
don't
shoulder to shoulder, front to back, up and down. She is a huge person.
Yeah, Eureka is huge. She really is. Like when I first walked in the workroom and I saw her and I was standing next to her, I was like, oh my God, I knew you were a big girl, but like in real life, you are on TV. You are definitely not made to scale. Somebody needs to put on TV. They need to put a fucking quarter next to that bitch.
Oh my God. She looks really short on TV, but when you see her, then you're just like, oh, it's the Golly Green Giant. Work.
Let's talk about. We need to talk about your EP.
Yes, good. I said, come on, Aja, dropping an EP.
And the girl. The kids are like stunting because it's like they're freaking out. First of all, your song "Finisher" was a really big hit. It got so many views, and so it is everybody's workout jam. How often do people tell you I work out to "Finisher" all the time at the gym?
Oh yeah, I'm just like, "Finisher" is the perfect song to get your fragile masculinity out and just run on a treadmill, running away from all your problems. Like your face right now. People are always like, I listen to "Finisher" at the gym, and I'm just like, wow, like, are you like kickboxing or something? Because that song is so aggressive. I can't imagine. Imagine somebody's like, I listen to "Finisher" while I do yoga, and it's just like.
My favorite quote was, that point when you turn to the camera and go, ha! The one of the comments says, why does Aja sound like Jack Black? You heard that comment?
Jack Black? Who is that? The man from School of Rock?
Yeah.
We're gonna edit in the sound of Aja going, ha!
Aja, I would say, first of all, so the song is already dope, yeah, but the video is fucking everything too. You in that cunty ass outfit on the couch, just giving me like words and mouth and gaggery, and also you are one of the girls that you have acrylics on, so it just adds like that extra punch on every like bangy ass motion you do with your hand. It like turns me out.
It's like really funny because one of the things is that as a musical artist, I'm not really trying to like pursue music and drag. I'm just trying to like do it as me, but like with really blurring that gender performance line to the max, because I'm just like, I performed at my EP party release like the other day, and like at some point by the end of it, like bitch, I was bald and shoeless. Like I was just like, I'm not. This is not a drag show. This is a concert, bitch. It's like we're having fun. So like in the video, it's always funny like when me trying to like give that dichotomy and give you that other POV that's more me out of drag, and then it's just like boy, nails.
Oh, girl, I live.
I think you had a challenge too because "Finisher" was such a great video and it was so well received, and then you released your other video, Brujeria,
girl,
which
Brujeria.
is just is it Brujeria? I see. I'm not like
Brujeria.
Brujeria. Brujeria.
What?
Brujeria.
Brujeria.
If you live in Bushwick.
Pronounce it for me. School me real quick. Pronounce it.
Brujeria.
Brujeria. And the video is just, my favorite lyric is, I am Sabrina the Teenage Bitch. That's my favorite lyric.
I know that.
I really wanted to like include like a mixture of like serious like witchy shit like to make it like real and authentic, but then like add in all like the campy like the real just like the referential things from like the media, like Sabrina Teenage Witch, The Wizard of Oz, Into the Woods, even Buffy the Vampire Slayer when I talk about Willow.
Yes, girl.
I live for Willow. She was a redhead.
Well, you know what? When I went to go watch it, I had to light a candle and pray first. I was like, I don't know what spirits are going to come for me and listen to this song, but it was everything.
Oh, thank you. Well, every like spiritual deity that we emulate in the song is actually adjacent to a real deity from these Afro-Caribbean practices. So, watch out, man. Watch out, we're getting you, bitch.
That's amazing.
Did you practice brujeria?
Brujeria is more of just like a term for witchcraft. It translates to witchcraft. But no, I do believe in Santeria though.
Right, you and I have a conversation. Yeah.
Which is different. But most people would refer to all the practices as just like different forms of witchcraft, whether it is or isn't. It's just like a kind of way to put it in a box.
I got you, girl.
And can you tell us a little bit about the other songs on your EP? I've listened to all of them. There's some. It's just a fucking great. It's really sickening. Like you really turned it out, and I think you are making music that it's very hood, but it's also very gay, which is what I really love about it.
I don't know. Literally, somebody asked me before. They were like, did you take a long time to work on this with these lyrics that you like had saved up? And it really made me realize that we didn't start working on this project until like late February, and all these songs were pretty much written on a plane or overnight. Like it was like, I'm in the studio tomorrow, bitch, we have to go. And sometimes it was like, hop off the plane, go straight to the studio, like be coughing up a storm and I'm still drinking Starbucks. I should be drinking Gatorade, probably dying. My eye is about to fall out on the microphone. I don't even know what's happening, but we're doing it.
My other favorite thing about this is you are someone who really takes like stuff kind of happens to you, but then you switch it around. You're like, fuck it, you're not gonna like. Now I'm gonna go ahead and bring it out. So your dick pics got leaked like last year,
girl.
You keep talking about your dick in this new EP.
You know what? Like, it's just like I think it's really funny when people, because the thing is, people who haven't heard the EP yet, they've only heard Brujeria and Finisher. So a lot of people think that my EP is going to come from just a solid feminine standpoint. So a lot of people are like, this is just drag music. You're just this. Lip gloss and high heels, which I actually would prefer not to be categorized as that, because I feel like this is coming from more of not Aja as a drag performer. It's really just coming from me. And part of that is my dick. Like, I have a dick. Who knew?
If you have not seen Aja's dick, Google Aja dick pic.
Oh, girl, listen. Listen, what y'all doing? Make sure you wear a helmet, bitch, because that shit will destroy you.
Now, listen, there is a picture out there that was from when I was like 17. That's child pornography. So
Google Aja dick over 18. I was talking to Mitch and I was like, I should talk about her dick a lot. And there was like a while back, Alaska had a song where she was talking about her wiping her dick on your mom's chin or something. I was like, work. And it kind of fucks people right up because they're looking at you as this feminine entity and they're like, oh yeah, you got to remember there's sitting on a secret.
Oh yeah.
And so you did this EP, like what are your overall goals that you have with this EP? Like, are we trying to get Grammy nominated? Like, what's popping?
I just want to get signed and be able to have the budgets to carry out my artistic visions. Honestly, that's what it is. I feel like I have a very distinct. I'm like a visionary. I just imagine things that I want to bring into life and show people what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
But I can't really explain it in words. So that's when I write the song, I'm already thinking what can I do? I have a video planned out for every single song on my EP, whether it happens or not. I'm just this is what I want. This is assuming I want to do this in drag, this out of drag. I want a bundle of pugs and I want them to throw tennis balls at me like that. That's not literal, but it's I know every detail that I want. And when I don't get it 100%, I will be upset even if the video comes out perfect. And it was at the end of Brujeria, I was I wish I would have shot more scenes out of drag. And I sat in the car pouting for a half an hour, which Mitch was there, so Mitch can testify to this. And me and Assad was you should have planned that before. And I was I'm mad at myself. But then the video came out perfect. And I was
oh, girl, the video was great.
I was you know what? I need to just stop being so neurotic and crazy because
I have one more question for you. So when you're performing now, are you mainly doing still drag mixes and other songs, or are you performing your own music now?
When it comes to my music, I don't want to just perform my music. I want to wait and then take my music on tour as a musical act, because I feel like it's not this. I just feel like me performing my music is not the same way as me performing in drag. which also I kind of found myself straying away from just doing like mixes or like much tracks. Like for me, it's literally been like doing burlesque or performing rap. That's literally what it's come down to, and it's just all I want to do. I don't know. I've kind of lost so much passion in just being a great drag queen, and I just want to be a very flamboyant version of myself. If that makes sense.
That makes sense.
Yeah, doing Drag Race and then coming off Drag Race and traveling, it really changes your perception of how you perform and your performance and stuff that you would have done like 2 years ago. You'd be like, now I wouldn't even do that. Yeah. And then maybe it'll loop back around. It's always, artists are always evolving no matter what. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I have a question. So going off of All Stars 3, I mean, it is no secret that you went into All Stars 3, guns a-blazing, and you fucked the shit up. You flipped the game on its head, and you really, like, rejudged yourself in your drag, and you, like, turned everyone's pussy out. Like, what was your thought process, in going into All Stars so soon after your season?
So, you know, when I went into season 9, I was just not in the best place in my life at the time, but I took on it knowing what the repercussions would be, and I felt like I had to make the sacrifice of not being able to do my best, you know, to end up getting to a better place. So for me, it's like I feel like it was once I got off season 9, it was all mapped out, and it was like, how can I? One, I'm home. How can I promote and market myself as if I made it really far in the show so people would like me? So I changed up my style, made everyone fall in love with me, made everyone think I made it far in the season. Season comes out, people are utterly disappointed. How can I flip their vision even more? You know, go everywhere, meet everyone, give everyone a different image than what they think of me, because then it's shocking to them. Then from there, I said, now, if they're going to film an All Stars, how can I get these producers to see me in a different light? I sat there and I showed them something completely different, and they looked at me and were like, who the fuck are you? Then, you know, the reunion comes and I'm like, okay, now it's time to just make great television. Everything goes out the window. Doesn't matter what from here on out. Take a risk. You're not doing this because you're a drag queen. You're doing this because you're a fucking reality TV star. And I switched gears, went on, and went bam. So I got offered the spot on All Stars. I said, what is different from last year? You're not in a bad living situation, and you have money to spend. I dropped easily like $25,000 on costumes, makeup, and hair, and said, the rest is up to them.
Yeah.
And went in, said, give me the challenges. And I didn't really give a fuck if I was there or not, honestly. I said, I'm happy to be here and I'm having fun. Yeah. And, you know, I just want to make sure I wear everything I paid for. And that was it. Thorgy would tell me, she was like, we would be getting ready and we would have this much time. And I would look at you and you would be in the mirror like, oh, like having fun. And I was like, Ma, I don't give a fuck if I got eliminated or not. I was on TV.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think having that mindset really changed everything. Like, you know, people talk about this like massive glow up, but I think that the only thing that blew up was my spending budget. So I'm just like, the only
thing that changed was my spending budget.
I mean, yeah, that's where that line comes from. It's just like, I've always been the same person. I've always been a dumb bitch, but also like a fun person and a sweet person. So from there, it was just like, now that I have the audience on me, what do I really want to do? And that's how I got where I am now.
Yeah, I mean, Bob and I have known you for a very long time.
Yeah, I'm very proud. I'm very proud of you. I have known you since you were 16, sneaking into the clubs, lying about what you did for a living. First time I talked to Aja told me that she was a guidance counselor to troubled youth. Bitch, you were troubled youth, bitch. I'll never forget that. So I've known you since you were a kid, sneaking to the clubs, and then I saw you turn it out as an adult in the nightclubs, then on RuPaul's Drag Race, and then on All Stars. You're fucking sickening. You have 801,000 Instagram followers. Like, you are truly turning the party. You guys, go check out Aja on Instagram, Aja the Queen. Check out her brand new video, Brujeria, and on her
Bob, it's Brujeria.
Brujeria.
But check out her new video, Brujeria, and her new EP. I can pronounce this one in my feelings. I can pronounce it.
Also, I want to say my memory of Aja too, bitch. You're not logging us off. Anyway, I met Aja. We was at Westway Diner after Saliva Tuesday, and Aja had on a blue wig, and she was falling asleep. Her and Momo were falling asleep next to Azrea on the couches, eating fucking burgers and French fries, girl. And I was just like, I'm out.
Girl, I remember days.
Congratulations, baby. Again, guys, please check her out, Aja the Queen on Instagram. Also check out her new video, Brujeria.
Brujeria.
I'm trying. Her new EP, In My Feelings. And of course, you can check out her other video too, Finisher, all available on YouTube. Aja the Queen, you have any final words you want to say before you go, girl?
I just want to say, also follow me on Twitter at Aja Queen, regularly spelled AJAQUEEN, and do not Google my dick pics. And just stay tuned. Stay tuned. Like, you know what? I don't know what I'm doing anymore, but if you follow me, I'm sure it'll be fun.
Yes.
So, I love you, girl. Bye.
I love you, Aja.
Bye. Don't get pregnant.
Bye, bitch.
Bye, girl.
Bye.
Just let it go to pictures. Why are you making that funky ass face with your fake ass glasses on? And your car's a rental. I love that in this video, Monet lives in Beverly Hills and she drives a Range Rover, but in real life she lives in the Bronx and drives a Toyota 4Runner.
First of all, it's a Suzuki, so.
We'll have to edit that joke back into the podcast. That was a good one.
No, you're not.
Girl, I fucking love Aja.
I do too. Aja is so bad. She's so cunt. And she is like, she really is like a little good ass anime character.
Aja is so Brooklyn, she makes you look Westchester, okay? that is how Brooklyn Aja is, girl. I fucking love her. She's so talented. She is truly, I think she has a great vision. I really do.
Oh, well, she has 18/20 vision, so that's, I tried to do a joke. It didn't really work.
Edit in the sound.
Her vision ain't 20/20.
Oh, great. Renee, I can't wait to see you again.
I know, I miss you a lot. I really do. This has been more painful for me than you.
It's gonna hurt me more than it hurts you.
That's what it is.
It's been great. The truth is, I've been getting to see you on TV every week, and so I guess, I feel like you're in my home.
Well, also, and I will call you after the episode. Y'all think that Bob is like my best friend in the whole wide world. But I'll call him after I feel like I've been robbed after an episode. I'm like, girl. He's like, you suck. What the fuck was that, Runaway Monet? With your crunchy ass.
No, I also give you praise. I say, Monet, you're the best.
You never give me praise.
Monet, that is not true. I just said you were
true.
robbed on the last episode. I said you should have won.
That was the first time all season.
No, I also told you that you had the best snatch game. I told you that too. I told you that you had a great share, your best share. I said your runways just weren't that great. That's the truth. Your runways were not that great. Don't be one. Let me tell you that, Monet. Do not be one of these queens who lives in the truth that she was stunning when she wasn't stunning. That's how you end up. That's when you're not a self-work queen. You end up looking like milk when she was on the show, looking crazy as hell. Just be aware. Like, I had to step back and be like, you know what? When I was on the show, my makeup was not lit. I could not see it in the moment. I had to step back, look at it, and be like, wow, it really wasn't. So I'm telling you, if you get picked to do All Stars 12 or 4 or 2 or 3 or whatever the hell, get your looks together. And I think too, an important thing about going to All Stars is you have to look different than you looked when you came the first time. Something has to be different. Either look different or be different. Like Aja looked different and she was different. Alyssa Edwards looked the same, but she was different. Like her personality was different.
No, I feel like Alyssa was the same. Aja and Alyssa, Aja looked different, but Aja looked different. She was different. Alyssa looked the same and she acted the same. I feel.
I thought she acted a little bit different. She was, because Alyssa was much more of a bully. Go back and watch season 5. Alyssa is a villain. She was going around like picking on the girl who said she had back rolls. She was the one who told Morgan, Morgan, his real name is Morgan. Serena Cha-Cha, sit your ass down, shut the hell up, bitch. She's the one who went to Coco when Teresa said, girl, look how fucking orange you look, girl. She was a villain on her season, okay? I
will say that I feel like if my runways won season 8, I would have slayed the game.
Thank you guys for joining us on Sibling Rivalry Podcast. It's been so amazing having you all. You are living in. You about to really gag when you and me get booked in the same All Stars. I can really show you what's popping.
Oh, girl, I would fucking destroy your ass, bitch, on national
Monet,
television.
I won RuPaul's
on
Drag
back
Race
on season 8. It's a different standard now, honey. Okay.
So you think you would have beat Kim? You think you would have beat Naomi?
I should have been up there.
I'll tell you what the thing. You might have beat them, but you wouldn't have beat me.
Sit your season 8 runway ass down.
Season 8 winner. Bitch.
Do you know who else is the winner? But he's really a loser? Donald Trump.
Yeah, well, this is different. This is all. Look right now. You know how many winners of Drag Race there have been? 9. You know how many presidents there have been? 47.
Okay.
47?
Also, the presidency, that's like a 200-year tradition, bitch. RuPaul Drag Race is 10 years. So honestly, doing the math, if you calculate the velocity of how fast we have Drag Race winners,
not velocity.
if you calculate that, then RuPaul Drag Race is crazier than the presidency. So
yeah, there have been more. There in the time that they have been Drag Race, there have been more Drag Race winners. One of my friends was talking about someone winning an Oscar, and he was like saying something about you couldn't win an Oscar or saying something. You know, someone said, I was trying to talk about respect. And I said, what's the difference between me and Leonardo DiCaprio? And he goes, Leonardo DiCaprio won an Oscar. And I said, yeah, bitch, and I won fucking RuPaul's Drag Race. And I promise you this, I would win an Oscar before Leonardo DiCaprio won RuPaul's Drag Race. That I fucking promise you. I have a much better chance at winning an Oscar than Leonardo DiCaprio has a chance at winning RuPaul's Drag Race. You know how many Oscars they give out every fucking year? You know how many Drag Race winners are every year?
This, and anyone who knows Bob, that is such some Bob the Drag Queen shit. Like, the way that you figured that, like, that is, if I could define you anyway, it was that moment right there. That whole thing.
It's true.
That is so you. I can't. Right, Mitch? Oh, that is Bob Logic, the house down, boots, mama, kiki, kaka.
And it's true. All right, Mike, this outro has been forever long. Oh, my God. We need to wrap it up. Monet, I love you very much. And love you, sis.
No, we're not fucking. And then you got the crunchy
Monet, you
kisses.
said you gave in. Last time you said you conceded. You remember you admitted you were conceded?
Well, I think.
All right, we'll change it. All right.
We'll change it.
All right, love you, sis.
I love you, babu. I'm hanging up. Goodbye.
Hey guys, thanks for listening to Sibling Rivalry Podcast. Because of you all, we are climbing up the iTunes charts and getting more and more popular every day. If you really want to support us, please take a moment to go to iTunes and give us a 5-star rating and leave us a nice comment. Please, please, please. It helps us out so much. Thanks. If it wasn't for you guys, we would not be able to do this. We cannot believe anyone wants to listen to me and Monet argue for literally hours at a time. But you love it. Please like, please comment, please share, please tell a friend. Use hashtag Sibling Rivalry Podcast on Twitter. Send us letters, posts, and nudes. Most importantly, always send nudes. Thanks, guys. Sibling Rivalry is proudly presented by The Only Productions. We'd like to thank you, our listeners, for tuning in each and every week. Well, the weeks when we actually post something.
We simply could not do it alone. So big thank you to our lovely guest, Aja.
And a big thank you to our executive producer, Mitch Farino. Thank you so much. Peace, guys.
Oh, she executive. Work.